champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Alright, what's up everybody? I'm tired. This week has been a long, dragging week. I'm done though. Finally done. Day 4 is over. It was a full day. Kind of thought it was going to be a half a day, but man, we had a lot of stuff we had to do. But I got my truck, and you're going to see in another video. I did glimpse it, so look back on day 1 and 2. I did film a little bit of it, but I will film some more. Film a little bit more in detail and stuff like that. Make it all fun and all that kind of video kind of ographer type of feller. Anyways, I'm sitting here in the hotel for one more night because really I had all my stuff here and I had so much junk. I had a rental car coming over here to Charlotte from Dallas, and I just took advantage of having a lot of stuff and having a rental car to bring it all in. So I have a lot of stuff. So I stayed another night here, and I'll leave out in the morning and go pick up a trailer out of Lake Park, Georgia. Got to playing with the load board. I did see some loads going out back towards Arkansas and kind of inching west, but that'll be a process that I'll have to figure out. So let me tell you about day 4. Day 4, our last day, Thursday, here in Charlotte. Where did we start? Man, it's been such a long day. Well, we finished. We had, gosh, I ain't gonna lie, this is probably about 6 hours worth of CBTs that we've had to do this whole thing, and it's been a chore. But so it took all week, and the majority of them I got. There's so much hazmat stuff, it was unbelievable. I don't even have my hazmat endorsement. Still had to do all this stuff. If you ask me, I'll never have a hazmat endorsement, unless there's an incentive to have it, like a good paying load. I'm about the money, honey. So I'm not going to sit there and take a $1.50 load of hazmat stuff when I could go around the corner and pick up something for $2 a mile and no hazmat. Just not going to do it. I mean, it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to have my hazmat. It just doesn't. Anyways, that's besides the point. I had so much crap. It wasn't just me. Everybody had all this hazmat crap we had to do on CBTs and stuff. Anyways, so we did that. We finished up or teaching the other guys, since I'm company to IC Transfer, teaching the other guys how to use the workflow and the e-logs. There was a guy in my class who's a real good hand, been out here for a long time, has been flatbedder, hauling oversized and stuff like that, and he's got a international he's bringing on. This is the first time he's ever worked with e-logs or anything like that. So he kind of came over towards, since I've been doing the Schneider things for 4 years at least, and the whole workflow. I've been doing the workflow ever since it came out. We were one of the kind of the pilot or trial or whatever, one of the first on our old Masonite account. We were one of the first ones to do workflow, and so and when you have 7 or 8 drops on a load, you learn how to do workflow. And so the guy came over and sat by me, and because the instructor had to move, we had so much stuff we had to get done, so much, and we had to go fast, and so the instructor had to pretty much go at a very fast pace, and he's an old school guy, and it was a hard time getting it. So he came over here and sat by me, and we figured it out, and I think he's gonna be good to go. For sure. I think I told him, I said, you know what, just take it slow. your first day you're gonna have a brain fart and forget how to do it. But the thing is, we did 4 loads, all right, and we were just completing just in a couple days, and just doing all this stuff. And when you're out there on the load, in the real world, it goes a lot slower. So if any of y'all are coming over and never worked with that, don't just ask questions. It never hurts to ask questions from the instructor or from the experienced drivers that's done that. Because man, asking questions. Because if you get out there and not knowing what you're doing, it's going to be really, really a big headache. So put down all your pride and ask questions, man. I was, I guess for lunch, I had fried pork chops. Wasn't a lot of meat on there. I'm getting pretty hungry. So, but they had, over at the Charlotte OC, they had what they call turtle cake. Well, that stuff was so good. Let me tell you. So good. I said, make some more. It was like the last one I had. I've been putting it off all week. I've been eyeing it. I said, it's a Thursday. I'm going to eat it. And so, yeah, ate it. It was real good. Okay, second half of the day, that's when things started to tighten up a little bit. We started, well, of course, we finished up all the CBTs. Computer-based training, if you don't know what that means. We finished up those. We got with the ICAs, and we met them, and they kind of went over even more procedures, which was good and everything. We started to learn the load board on a live load board because we were able to log in a Crossroads. And let me tell you, I'm just going to be totally honest. I'm going to be totally honest. When I started looking at loads, just playing around, real-time loads, and I thought, I could do those loads. I could pull those loads. I could go here if I want to. I started pulling up stuff in my area where I live, and I was like, there's so much good stuff that I like, that just my style. And I could do it at my own pace. And I just had to smile because it was like, all of a sudden it just hit me that, wow, I have the freedom of having the control of what I'm doing. Just the freedom of it. It was just, because I've always been the type that when a dispatcher or whoever will give me a load and I'm thinking, what is this guy thinking? I don't want to do this, you know what I'm saying? But you're a company driver and you have to suck it up and do it. I ain't gonna lie, but man, I started thinking, I could do this, I could do this, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. Man, it's so awesome. So, I can't wait. I can't wait to get out there and do it. I'm just so happy about it. I'm gonna get on the load board and I'll probably just be up all night. NFL draft is fixing to come on in about 33 minutes is the first pick. And I'm going to be sitting there playing with the load board. Awesome, man. Just awesome. I went to get the truck, fuel it up. It cost, let's see. I have the receipt in my pocket. $300 something. It's in the truck. I left the receipt in the truck. Or did I put it in my thing? No. $300 and something. The receipt's in there. To fill it up. There was between a half a tank and a quarter of a tank of fuel, and the DEF tank is about half full. I gotta get some DEF. I filled it up, got a scale ticket, and so we did that. I turned it in, and the day was pretty much done. It really was. But doing all that took time, and it was exciting. Day 4 is exciting, folks. You're going to go through day 1, and it's going to be boring. Day 2, it's going to be boring. Day 3, it's going to be boring. Day 4, that's the money day, baby. So, yeah, I mean, got our fuel cards, man. We're just set up to go. I mean, I could go right now. I'd only have an hour and a half to go because, you know, you still have to log these days. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get my 34 in here or just go down there tomorrow and pick up an empty, and then I'm eyeing a load right now. I'm eyeing it. I'm just gonna do my math and my numbers. I'm gonna sit down on the can in there and think about it. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? So that's it, folks. That's the orientation. That's the country boy version of the orientation. I don't have a script to go by, folks. It's just my recollection. Recollection. I was recognized a few times this week. Ironically by ladies. So I guess I'm a ladies' man. Then I want to tell you something. Alright, yeah, I've got a lot of guys come up to me and say, hey man, I like watching your videos and stuff like that, and it's all awkward and stuff like that, because some of them will come right up on you and just like, hey man, I watch your videos, and just like that. Hey man, I like your videos, and just like wait for your reaction. I say, thanks man, how you doing? Doing alright. You know how awkward that is? You come up to me and say, hey man, you're that dude, how's it going, man? I watch your videos. What do you think about this weather? Change the subject. Or just, I don't know, get a conversation going. And everything starts with the weather. That's a great conversation. It can start from the weather. But anyways, besides the point, a couple of ladies came up to me and yesterday, as a matter of fact, or no, day before yesterday, came up to me, and one of them watched my videos. She was actually an office person, and she came in. She knew I was going to be here, so hi. The two ladies, I believe her name is Sarah, because there's another lady that was a driver that had a similar name, and I don't want to get them confused with each other. One of them was at least Sarah. I'm bad with names, folks, but I'm great with faces. And I'm great with conversations and stuff. So she came up to me in the classroom on her own. She said, hey, I'm going to go look for him. We started talking. She was an office person here. We started talking about people we know and started talking crap about Paul Green and Ken Stafford and all those people, Hey, yeah, we talked bad about you. We talked all bad about all the people over here. But no, it was all good. And then, so that was neat. And another lady driver, she was a rookie coming in, getting in a tanker and all that, which is, not too many lady drivers that are tanker yankers out there in the world. So that was cool. She said, and she was an amateur radio operator. Gosh, she's not even 30. How many female amateur radio operators are out there that aren't even 30 yet? So, man, that's cool. And all that. And Rice Cake, she says she watches your videos too. So anyways, y'all, we'll talk to y'all later. We're gonna do some videos out here, don't worry. Got some great ideas. A lot different now than what it used to be. Before it's all Home Depots and stuff like that. Man, it's a totally different world now. It's a totally different world, and I'm ready. Right, I'm just ready to go. Alright, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later, and keep on watching. And I hope Dallas needs to get Adrian Peterson. I'm just saying. By the time you watch this, you'll know, probably, if they get him or not. They're not going to get him. They need a running back and a defensive end. Alright, you'll talk to y'all later. And that's it. 73.